before we're gonna do a movie review, I'm sorry guys that I look like that I'm gone. I'm going away, leave YouTube, whatever you want to call. So I'm still alive, and now we're gonna do a review of this. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Thor Ragnarok finally has his third movie, and starring in this movie, Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson. There's new cast in this, especially for the old character named Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. There are a lot of revival Marvel characters hasn't been for 2 years. I mean 1 year, and Loki hasn't been for 2 years. We have seen a lot of Thor and Loki, Hulk characters in this MCU, and now we got a different opinions on this movie. Let's review. So today the US release date, Thor Ragnarok has already came out, and let's review, shall we? So in this movie is where you got Thor Odinson, which is, I know he is back, especially for Hulk and Loki. These all popular characters are back for a different plot run nowadays. So let me explain about the story of this movie. So the story in this movie is where you got Thor Addison, who needs to find his worst enemy called Ragnarok. That's why the title called Ragnarok. And you know what the trailer actually is, because his Thor has break his hammer got break by Hela, which is her sister. Which is sister Thor Odinson. You know in the comics, yes, Thor Odinson is actually Hela's sister. And to be honest, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I've fed this is not a spoiler. But I think this is already in the comics. So Thor's sister as Hela has going to take over the Asgard since Thor lost his hammer and Loki get lost in this town called Sakaar, and then found by Tessa Thompson, which is the girl named Valkyrie, and then he brought his Hulk back for another mission, so we can see Thor and Hulk fighting together again. So in this movie is very obviously correct, as I said. So when I go see this movie, I was very excited. Why I'm very excited? Even though the first Thor, even though the second Thor, I think the first Thor is good, but the second Thor probably one of the worst MCU, but not Heat. I didn't like it actually. It's boring, but so other things I think is proof. So we got this Thor Ragnarok, and as I changed the character, the characters are dramatic. So like Chris Hemsworth as Thor is being charisma, because sometimes he does funny things and very obvious reasons. And the budget in this movie in 250, which is hell high, as more than Justice League, because Justice League is 200, but it's actually a bit low budget than Thor Ragnarok, because the Thor Ragnarok has been years to see what is really have to see these Thor characters, so we can focus on Thor and Hulk. So how is this movie made? So actually the Thor Ragnarok is supposed to be dark. When I see this movie, I was kind of mixed feelings. I'm gonna get excited for this movie. When this title announced into comedy, I was very excited. I was very excited to see Thor Ragnarok. I really wanted to see Thor Ragnarok. I really want to see Hulk. I want to see Thor. I want to see Loki. These three characters are back. So what are they set up to? So this movie is actually set up 2 years after the Avengers Age of Ultron, because you can see that Hulk is stuck in the ship, and sorry for those I spoiled Age of Ultron, but never mind, because it already came out in 2015, which is 2 years. So so the characters and the story in this movie, but let me say the story in this movie is very great. I mean, it's amazing as hell. I mean, I can see the story is very gorgeous, and visual effects in this movie is great. Even the plot in this movie is great, amazingly, especially the character. I like to see those characters, which is Jeff Goldblum's and Tessa Thompson. They're both together as words as hell. So the director in this movie is Taika Waititi, which is the guy who's working on the screenplay for Moana, and now he's working on Marvel right now, because he is well done directed in this movie. I can say this movie is very best. I can say this is one of the best Thor movies of all time and best movie of 2017. And I'm gonna say this is one of my favorite superheroes movie of all time since Guardians of the Galaxy, or should I say the best comedy superhero movie of all time since Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, Thor Ragnarok is the same copied as Guardians of the Galaxy, even though both has the same Marvel companies, but they really need to get each other and connect together for so we can see what they really need to be. They need to make it comedy because if they do it serious, it will make it work. Such as Logan with Western serious, it's low budget. Even Thor Ragnarok, he can do it. He can really do it as well. He can really make great. He can really make substance and something like that. But even though the Thor hammer, the story, the effects, the CGI, they're great. They are beautiful. As I can say, the Thor design is very, very beautiful, and I mean very amazing because I can see there's two difference about them. So guys, I think Thor Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel movies of 2017. Better than Spider-Man, better than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I think this is one of the best Thor movies of all time and the best Marvels of 2017. I agree with Chris Stuckman. This is the best. This is better than Wonder Woman, and sorry for DC fans. I think I still like Wonder Woman, but even though it's different. So, yeah, Thor Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel movies. If you're a fan of comedy and superhero, then you should check this. If you're a Guardians fan, maybe you should see this. So guys, I love Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is one of the best movies of 2017. One of the best comedy superhero movies of all time. Is this better than Civil War? Nah. Civil War and Avengers are my favorite MCU movies, which is coming up. And yeah, I can say, guys, hands down, this is a hands down movie. I'm gonna say this is one of the best comedy superheroes of all time since Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna give Thor Ragnarok a 10 out of 10. For those who doesn't like Thor Ragnarok, that's fine for you, especially if you're a DC fan, you're like fanboying this movie, so never mind. So I heard they made a sequel of the Thor fourth movie because I was thought they're making a fourth one. Oh, what is it the title? Because the director wants the movie to be Thor Ragnarok 2 because it doesn't make any sense because the third one calls Ragnarok, but the fourth one is supposed to be Thor Ragnarok 2. Even though that doesn't make any sense, it's in phase 2. It's in phase 4. So yeah, that's my Thor review. I'm not gonna review Thor movies next year because I have done all. I have done Guardians of the Galaxy. I have done Spider-Man. I have done maybe Captain America's movie. No, I think some of the Avengers, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America. These three, I think, for movies coming next year. And no need for Thor because I already reviewed Thor and Doctor Strange. Yep, I'm gonna review. And so next year there's gonna be Black Panther and of course Avengers Infinity War. Lead up to these two, and Ant-Man and the Wasp lead up to these three. But I'm more excited for Infinity War and Black Panther than Ant-Man because I think Ant-Man and the Wasp will be enjoyable, but it will be just like comedy, I think. So guys, what are you guys' thoughts on Thor Ragnarok? Do you like it? Do you love it? Or do you hate it? Or do you think it's mediocre then? So you guys, thank you for watching for my Thor Ragnarok movie review. I think it's the best. I put it in the 2017. I think it is still better than all of it. I mean, Avengers and Civil War. No. I think these two are way better as I thought. So guys, thank you guys for watching for my movie review, and I'll see you guys next time. And before that, I'm gonna do a movie review on Star Wars this month. I hope, because I haven't been internet for like a month. So yeah, I'm gonna review all the Star Wars movie this month or next month, I don't know. So yeah, and there's coming Justice League in 2 weeks, which is I'm very excited. I hope it's better than Suicide Squad. I hope it's better than Batman v Superman. Batman v Superman, I didn't like it, but Suicide Squad is garbage actually. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Before I end this video, I wanted to show a very cool announcement for all of you because I got a new game update, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. Yes, I got it yesterday and it's very good. I think one of the best Assassin's Creed game, but the combat in this movie is not good. So what you can see, this is the deluxe edition of Assassin's Creed Origins. And we got inside here is the DVD unboxing. Yep, the original one, and then gone. So yeah, I think this is the only disc, and not just only that, because we have this. This is kind of like a secret bow. Yes, this is the character Bayek. This is the map something, and let's open it so you can see this goddamn things. And you got the Assassin's Creed Origins soundtrack. Maybe you can play it on the car to enjoy the soundtrack. Yep, it is here. Not PS4. I mean, you can enter in PS4, but you cannot. Only if you like PS4. So we got this. Not just the Illuminati. This is a big map for the Origins. See this? Cool, isn't it? That's why I love this. I think this is one of the epic things. I think this is the most epic map I have ever seen. And sorry about the eyes because I talk too much. And this is the map. It's so beautiful. And yeah. This is the logo. And I'm going to keep it secret. This is going to take too long. Okay, forget about the folding map. So I think I have all these